this is Dr. Juana B. Miranda and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Dr. Vlogger. This is another reaction video coming from your Dr. Vlogger. I think most subscribers have already expected for me to do this. Medyo natagalan nga lang because initially, I have decided not to do a reaction video about this. Kahit na medyo madami na patients, subscribers, friends na nagsasend yung video sa akin because they knew about my channel and about the reaction videos that I did in the past. And then, may mga ibang friends pa nga, hindi mo ba siya i-react, doc, ganyan. So, because I didn't want to have issues, especially with colleagues, ayoko sana, but then, medyo naging viral na din siya sa YouTube and I don't think any doctors have reacted to the video clip for the same reason that I have. However, I think I just really have to. I have experiences with patients. Hindi naman sila gaano kadami, but they're hesitant already to get vaccinated and they will use that video. They will use Dr. Quijano. Yes, that person is going to be the one that I'm reacting to. Things that he said in the video, we are going to react to that video clip. Yun lang muna because that was the only video that I watched. Yes, let us watch this video.
Kayo ho'y hindi pa nagpapabakuna at ayaw ninyo?
Oo, kasi nga matagal ko na pinag-aaralan itong mga bakuna na ito. Mas delikado yung mga bakuna na pinapalaganap ngayon kaysa sa virus mismo. Kaya nga malaking kung pati mga kabataan ay papakunahan din.
I do not know if he is one of those doctors that are against in vaccination or that are against vaccination in general. He said that ang bakuna daw, mas delikado daw siya mismo than the virus. Delikado daw siya, especially sa mga kabataan. And then he said na ayon sa mga pagsusuri, sabi niya pagsusuri, so perhaps mga scientificong pag-aaral daw. He kept saying those things in the interview actually. Throughout the interview, what I can really just do in a nutshell is present data in contrary to what he did. Kasi what he did was just releasing such strong statements that misled people, especially mga non-medical po. But me, I think what really matters is that when you present data and evidence-based studies that these vaccines have been regulated, have been developed, na talaga namang dumaan ng proper trials po. I've even made a video about COVID-19 vaccines, diba po, about the phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and you can watch it in my channel. I can link it down below or here. I explained the trials, the phases that the vaccines in general are subjected to go through or para magawang emergency use sila and then eventually talagang ma-release na sila sa market. Puro siya nag-release na ng statements but didn't back it up with data and didn't back it up with evidence-based na mga studies. I am just going to present data like this one. This is from the FDA and yes, the list of the vaccines and it showed that in Sinovac, number of people who got COVID-19 more than 14 days after the second dose, 91 and 1 death. Okay? So, sa lahat ng nabakunahan, number of people fully vaccinated were 5,093,246 and then 91 yung infection na nagka-infection sila ng COVID-19 and isang death. So, I mean, those are the datas that are there na and it is like released by mga credible or organizations, medical organizations that painstakingly going through every people that are vaccinated. They really did research and studies that these people that got vaccinated, ito lang po yung number of people that got infection, COVID-19 infection, and 1 death. And compared that to people who died of COVID-19 that are unvaccinated, sobrang significant naman na po yan. So what I'm trying to do is present data to you that says na hindi naman po siya delikado. Mas malaki po ang benefit ng vaccine compared sa COVID-19 na infection. Vaccination in general has been there. Years ago, nandyan na po sila. And vaccination, vaccines never claimed that it would give 100% protection. May mga efficacy rates po na nare-release per vaccine. Pfizer, Sinovac. I mean, di ba, hindi nga nagsisinungaling yung iba. Sinovac even releases like 50%, ganyan. I mean, di ba, mababa siya, pero at least sinabi naman nila yun na yun But then, as a medical person, you would rather choose that na lang than 0%. And nag-change po yung efficacy rates as we go on because dumadami na po yung population na nababakunahan. Like what Dr. Edsel Salvana, an infectious disease specialist, said, that I really look up to him because he's such an objective and very credible kasi IDS siya and he's really working molecular level regarding these vaccines and kahit mga HIV and other diseases. All COVID-19 vaccines being used in the country are safe and effective. 4.54 billion doses of COVID-19 vaccines worldwide have been given. Severe side effects are extremely rare, and only a handful of adverse reactions are being investigated as having possibly contributed to the death of a patient. In contrast, 205 million people have been sickened by COVID-19 and 4.3 million people have died. Vaccination is the only acceptable solution to this pandemic. Well, let's face it, COVID-19 pandemic, this is a war. A war na talaga naman ang frontliners are the medical people. Vaccines is one solution. And hindi lang naman siya kasi we have treatments, may mga ongoing trials sa mga possible drugs that are possible na treatment for COVID-19. But vaccines, vaccination, they are prevention and we always believe in prevention is better than cure. So the problem dun sa interview is that he released strong statements. Strong statements that most of us, majority of us, believed that can mislead people, especially non-medical people. So may mga iba akong kilala that their patients didn't proceed with their vaccination because of that interview. I still have a lot of respect to him. He is a colleague, he is a senior doctor, and what I just really want to emphasize is that as a fellow doctor, we have to be very responsible with the things that we released in social media, in interviews. Kung ano man yung nasabi natin, may mga konti-konti dyan talaga na maniniwala. We are trying our very best, especially in our country, to boost the vaccination confidence. Kasi, syempre, mayroon talaga naman kasing mga anti-COVID-19 vaccines and anti-vaccines in general. And medyo mahirap na din po talagang i-convince yung iba na hindi talaga naniniwala. However, we will never be able to convince some doctors to get vaccinated, to believe in COVID-19 vaccines. Okay lang po yan. We will respect each other's medical opinions. But to the extent that you share it to social media, medyo irresponsible na din po kasi masyado yun because dinadamay po mo po yung ibang mga population, especially those that are hesitant in vaccination.
Di bali kami matatanda dahil malapit na kami sa finishing line Maski madisgrasya kami, hindi na masyadong kakalungkot.
I also disagree with sinabi niyang di bali na yung mga matatanda, okay na lang din na madisgrasya sila. I kind of disagree a little because may mga parents na din po naman tayo. And even from the start of the pandemic, we are protecting them. Senior citizens, yung mga kabataan, mga immunocompromised. Hindi po natin sila ini-exclude, hindi po natin sinasabing, ay, okay na yan, okay lang yung mga senior citizens. I mean, di ba? That's just really heartless because we have lolos and lolas that we want to protect. Kaya nga pinaprioritize natin sila to get vaccinated. Noon pa man, hindi na nga natin sila pinapalabas kasi they're very vulnerable to COVID-19 infection. And I really disagree with that statement. It's insensitive. I don't like na parang okay lang yung mga matatanda na mamatay.
Malinaw naman sa mga scientificong ebidensya, hindi lamang sa kasaysayan ng bakuna, kung susuriin nito mabuti, ang naitatala ngayon sa opisyal na monitoring nila na umaabot na sa mahigit na sa aking pagtaya mahigit na 5,000 na ang namamatay at mahigit 500,000 na ang mga masamang epekto at mga kalahati ng masamang epekto ay serious adverse events. Pero hindi yan lumilito sa mainstream at
Nasaan po yung mga scientificong pag-aaral na yon, pagsusuri, tapos sasabihin nyo na tinatago lang po siya ng mainstream media, maraming namamatay nung nabakunahan. Actually, he even released a number, 500,000, ganun na yata, 15,000. Pero nasaan po yung evidence na yon? And I don't think na itatago po yan ng mainstream media kung talagang totoo po yun. Because sa totoo lang po, ako, I think I also watched what you watched, what he watched, na may mga anti-vaccines nga po, nire-release nila yan sa YouTube. Marami naman pong outlet, media platforms. However, as a doctor, and majority of us who's watching those kind of videos, you'll realize na may mga discrepancies, may mga mali sa mga statements, and walang mga data or studies that back them up. Kaya kahit ikaw or as a fellow doctor, like ako, after I watched it, parang hindi ko to share. I won't believe in this kind of stuff kasi kulang siya.
Hindi kailangan na isang scientista para malaman kung yung isang nabakunahan na wala namang nararamdaman sa katawan niya. Magkaroon lamang ng isang araw, 2 araw, o mga 1 linggo, ay na-hospital at namatay.
Yan na hindi na daw kailangan ng scientists to realize daw po na may namamatay dahil after nabakunahan. Nang nabakunahan siya, namatay siya because of the vaccination. Pero kasi, kailangan po yun. I really believe kailangan ng doktor or ng scientist or ng, medical person to find that out. If that death is really a cause of the vaccination or if that death is caused by other medical conditions. Hindi po parang sasabihin na lang na after vaccination namatay siya, yun na yun. Ang dami po natin na nabakunahan. Like what I've mentioned kanina, 4.54 billion doses na po ng COVID-19 po. Sobrang dami nabakunahan. And pag yan ng tao na yan namatay the day after their first dose, second dose, namatay po siya. Hindi po natin agad-agad dapat sabihin na because of the vaccination yan. What if heart attack po talaga siya during that time? What if may sakit po talaga siya na nakamamatay na during that time mabakunahan man siya or hindi, mamamatay siya during that time. I mean, so dapat siya imbestigahan and hindi pwedeng hindi scientist or hindi doctor or hindi man lang medical personnel ang mag-investigate regarding that cause of death.
Napakarami naman kasing paraan para masugpo ang virus na hindi mo kailangan ng bakuna. Ito nga, Ivermectin na hanggang sa ngayon ay sinusupin nila. Bagamat napakalinaw ang ebidensya, nakakagamot yan sa mga nagkakaroon ng virus at hindi na kailangan ng bakuna kung meron yan.
So, he is also one of those doctors that are pushing through giving of Ivermectin. Lately, the WHO, the FDA has, released this conclusion na hindi po siya beneficial. It is not approved for COVID-19 infection management or treatment. Mayroon na po siyang conclusion. I've discussed about Ivermectin. I was even welcoming it a possible treatment. Ito na po yung conclusion. So, I've never prescribed it. I've never given it to patients. I just cannot stop myself reacting to that video. Naghahanap po yung ibang mga tao of someone like him or of something like this video para magamit na to be used against the COVID-19 vaccination drive of our country. That's just really so sad and frustrating. And as a doctor, we have the responsibility to release statements that would benefit the majority, the population. This is a pandemic. I still believe in good scientists. Scientists and doctors that are concerned with the welfare and well-being of our people. Hindi po naman hahayaan na magbigay ng vaccine or ng treatment or ng management na talaga namang makakamatay sa tao. And if there you have it, guys, my reaction video regarding that video. So see you in my next video. Please like and share my videos. Subscribe to my channel and click on that notification bell to be updated with my latest uploads. And see you again in my next video. Bye-bye.